Welcome. Thanks for joining our weekly discussion on the Parsha. Parshas Terumah begins a section of the Torah, 5 Parshios, which talk about the Mishkan, the tabernacle. To some, this might seem to be a section of the Torah which is dry, without the flair or importance of the narrative sections of the Torah, the storyline of the Torah. However, if we carefully examine the Torah's presentation of the house of God, we will find that there's actually great meaning and great inspiration. V'asu es ha'aron, early on in the Parsha, we talked about the construction of the ark, the aron which would house the luchos, which would house the Torah. And immediately the Medrash asks, V'asu es ha'aron, they made. The rest of the Parsha, when it talks about all of the vessels, it says V'asisa in the singular, you should make. But here when it comes to the aron, it says V'asu, they should make. So ask the Medrash, why is it that it seems to be addressed to everybody? Answers the Medrash, Amar Rabbi Yehuda bar Shalom, Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Yavo HaKol V'yisasku ba'aron. God is saying here, let everyone come. Let every Jew come and let them engage, take part in the building of the Aron. How is that possible? The Aron is just so big. Answers the Ramban, Sheyisnadbu kol echad. Each person should be involved in giving klei zohav, various vessels of gold, o yazor leBetzalel, or they would somehow help the chief craftsman Betzalel, maybe hold his tools, o sheyachavnu ledavar, or at very least, if they couldn't take an active role, at least let them sit back at home and think about it. They're building the Aron now. I want to be part of the building of the Aron. Why was this so important? Why is it specifically the Aron and not all the other vessels of the Beis HaMikdash? So 2 more words in the Medrash. The Medrash answers, Sheyizku, the Torah, that everyone should have an attachment, should merit a stake in the Torah. Every Jew. Why is this so important? And the answer is because our Torah was not given to an individual. The Torah is not for some of us. The Torah was given to every single Jew. The Torah was given to Am Yisrael. And therefore, each of us, for our actualization, for our fulfillment, we need to be engaged with that Torah, in the study of Torah, or in the support, or I should say, and in the support of Torah. And likewise, for the Torah of Sinai to affect the world as it's meant to do. Kimitzion Teitzei Torah. From Zion will come out teaching and infect the entire world, or affect the entire world. Each of us needs to be a part of it. You and me. For our actualization and for the Torah's effect on the entire world. The Parsha begins, V'asuli mikdash v'shachanti b'socha. Make a tabernacle, make a holy place, and I will dwell among you. And then it goes on, V'asu aron. I need all of you to make the aron. Because with the aron, which houses the Torah, and represents the Torah, we connect to the Torah. And with our connection to the Torah, we connect to God. V'shachanti b'socha. We connect HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We bring God into our world we bring God into the world. And the purpose of creation is fulfilled. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great Shabbos.